Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing a Q&A. So I have a couple of questions. I put up a Q&A ask question thing on Instagram like last week, and I did one more today just to get a few more questions, and we're gonna go ahead and get right into it and see what you guys want to know, and I'll answer all of your questions. Okay, so the first question is, how do you stay consistent with YouTube or any other social media stuff? So consistency has always been a hard thing for me, but like, I don't know, like I feel like what keeps me driven is I see the progress in real time, and I'm patient. I have a different mindset now, because when I first started doing YouTube or any like social media stuff, I wasn't seeing it from the perspective of like, I'm thinking I'm supposed to be getting like 1 million followers just like that. Like, no, that's not how that works. I'm looking at it from a different perspective, and I have a different mindset how, like, when it comes to it. I just started back posting like last month, and I'm already at 100 subscribers, and I started off, when I came back, I started off at like 30 something subscribers. So it's like, when you change up your mindset and you start to look at it from an outside perspective, like, I'm actually doing really good, you have to give yourself those pep talks like, this isn't bad, like what I'm doing is good. It's not like, even though like in this society how it is now, it's so like just regular, like you'll see a regular behind video and it'll get like 2.5k, you know, likes or whatever, or views, but that's not always the case. Like, that's what happens to somebody else isn't always going to happen to you. You have to learn how to be patient with yourself, and also learn to like not put yourself down just because of some views or some likes or some comments or whatever. It's really just about your perspective, how you choose to perceive your progress, and how you choose, like what mindset you choose when you're getting into content creation or anything like that. I feel like that's a big key on how I stay consistent. The next question is, what is my favorite thing about myself? I think my favorite thing about myself is how like I'm very, like, I feel like I'm really funny. I think I'm very funny, and I'm very like outgoing. Like I'm what's that word? I'm an introvert. Yeah, I'm an introvert. Like, I don't really like partying. I don't really like doing stuff that's too much. But when the time comes, I can be a social butterfly. Like, I like that part about myself. And I also like that I'm very emotional. I like that I'm very like supportive. Like, I'm very supportive. I'm very loving and kind. I just love that part of myself, because, and I know some people be thinking like they don't like to be emotional, but me personally, I don't like, sometimes I don't like it, but a lot of the time I've like found the good side of being emotional, because I rather feel my emotions than not feel them at all. You know what I mean? So I think that's probably one of my favorite things about myself, or a few things that I love about myself. The next question is there any projects coming soon? So I think I want to do something for Christmas. I'm still trying to like think about it. I don't know, but I definitely do want to release a new project. I haven't thought about something like as far as like writing out a script and all that yet, but I definitely do want to release something else. I'm not gonna say for sure if it's gonna be this year, but I know that I am gonna like put out more stuff like that. That's something that I'm really gonna be consistent in, like putting out my projects like I did for that short film. If you haven't watched it, you can go watch it. It's on my page. So my YouTube and my Instagram, it's called Escapism. But that, yeah, I definitely have to get, you know, more into my projects, because that was a really big like thing for me. So like excuse me, but anyway, that was a big thing for me. So I'm definitely going to be releasing more projects. I'm not sure exactly when, but I will be releasing more projects. The next question is, why did I stop YouTube before? So like I said, for the first question, I stopped because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, because when I started YouTube, I was like, well, I want to make some money, like, but also I just like being, like, I like being in front of the camera. But the reason why I stopped was because consistency. I was getting lazy, and I felt like I wasn't that much into myself to the point where it was like I'm confident enough to go out and be recording myself and having no shame. Like, I still get a little like embarrassed, not embarrassed, but like I still get a little like shy because it's like I'm in public and I got because my camera that I have is not no small camera. I have a small camera, like I have this one. I have my small camera, but this isn't like a legit camera. Like, this is a TikTok shot camera, and I use this like for other stuff. I use this camera for other stuff, but the camera that I have is a Canon Rebel T6, so it's big. It's a big camera. It's not that big, but it's big enough for you to see it. And then I have a monitor connected to it because I don't have the one that you can flip. Like, it's just, I get really shy, so I feel like that was a thing that really kind of stopped me getting shy, inconsistency, just being lazy. And honestly, when I started, I was in high school, so I wasn't like, it was just, I started early in high school, so high school kept going on and on and on, and I'm like, okay, like, life is lifing. So I wasn't really feeling it, like, and I feel like at that time I wasn't confident either. I wasn't as confident as I am now to be pursuing something that I love to do. So yeah, that's why I stopped before. But I'm gonna be consistent now. As you can see, I'm putting out videos and I'm not playing no more. I've went back and forth a few times throughout the years, but for real, this is my comeback for real, and I'm staying, okay? The next question is, what is your passion? I feel like I got a few passions. Like, I feel like well, this is definitely one of my passions, like content creation, but I also kind of feel like, yeah, like content creation. I was gonna say it's like a hobby. It is kind of like, it started off as a hobby, but it is kind of turned into one of my passions. Content creation. I love editing. I love taking pictures. If you don't know, I used to be somewhat of a photographer. I still do take pictures of, like, from time to time, but it's not like my main thing right now. I think another passion of mine is like film. I love film. I love creating stuff. I love, like, when I listen to music. That's why I always love to do my projects to music, because when I listen to a song, I always think like, oh, this music video, this would be so good as a music video, what I'm thinking of in my head. And I'm like, you know, I'm gonna create a film like that. Or I just love anything that has to do with a camera, and basically me taking whatever is in my mind and placing it into real life, because that, like, nobody can't take something from my mind and execute it like I will execute it, because it's my own thought, it's my own, you know, it's my own perception of whatever I'm thinking of or I'm hearing. Another passion of mine, I think another passion of mine is, I'm not going to say it's a passion anymore, because I used to love dancing, but it's not a passion of mine anymore. It used to be a passion of mine, but it's not anymore. I think I'm getting a little bit passionate about music, because I started off as a dancer. I love to dance. I always love to dance, so that always made me a music lover. But I like to create music, and I never like share my music. I never put my, like, why would I do that? But I love to create music. I love to freestyle. I love to, like, just be singing songs. I love music. I love music. I'm very passionate about music creation, or just music in general. I love that. I think those are my, like, 4 passions. Yeah. I love music. I love film. I love content creation, and I love anything creative. That's my passion, all of that. The next question is, what is the hardest part about YouTube? The hardest part about YouTube, again, consistency. But for me right now, it's not that big of a burden on me, because I have, like I said, I have a different mindset. But that would be probably still the hardest thing, because when you have, sometimes you can have a bad day. Like, you could be sick, you could be feeling down. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna I'm gonna just like get up and do it when I don't feel good. No, because I'm still gonna prioritize my health. But I'm also like, if I have a deadline to hit, I gotta get this done. I can't just lay in the bed, or I can't just put it off and then I'm like, oh shoot, it's been 2 weeks and I haven't posted no video. No, that's crazy, because then that's how views go down. I'm just now getting them up, so I need to keep it going. That is the hardest thing, consistency, and also planning out a video schedule. For me, that's a little bit hard because I don't go anywhere and I don't have any like friends that are local. So I don't just be like, oh yeah, let me do this video with my friend. Like, no, I don't socialize with people like that. And I just don't have like a list of things or a schedule of things that I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going here Tuesday, I'm going there Thursday, and I'm going this place Saturday and Sunday. I don't have so much stuff on my schedule to the point, and if I do, it's not stuff I want to record. So yeah, I think that's one of the hardest parts about being on YouTube. Consistency, like having something to do and scheduling it. That's something that I feel like is a little hard for me personally. The next question is, how have you changed since high school? I feel like I changed I feel like I changed so much. Like in high school, I feel like in high school from 9th all the way to 12th grade, you change every year. But I will say, if I'm speaking from 9th grade to now, child, I done changed like a billion times. Like, I done really leveled up. But if we speaking from 12th grade to now, like graduation to now, I definitely feel like I have changed in the best way possible. Every friendship that I have shed, every relationship that I have shed off of me, friendship, relationship, anything, I feel like that was for the greater good, because I have never, even though I do not have many friends, I still feel very full. Like, I still have a full heart because I'm still doing what I want to do. I'm still having fun. I'm still able to, you know what I'm saying? I'm still like living my life. So I just feel like my whole persona has changed. I'm not on no like desperately needing a friend like how I was in high school. I'm not letting people walk all over me and say this and say that and holding on to friendships or relationships just because I don't want to be myself. Like, I'm not holding on to relationships and friendships just because I need somebody and I'm scared to be by myself. I like to be by myself. Like, even though I am in a relationship now, I still don't mind alone time. I feel like I'm not so dependent on people anymore. I feel like I'm so independent and I'm so like, I got this. Like, you don't need to help me out. You don't need, like, even though, not in a bad way, but like in a way of like, I'm not about to sit up here and always lean on this person or that person. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like I've changed for the best. Like, changed way better. Like, it's a better transition overall. The next question is, what is my dream collab? Honestly, if we're being real, I don't have no dream collab right now, but if I had to pick one, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what my dream collab is. Now, if we're talking about like clothes or like material things, Sanrio. I want to collab with them because I want my own Hello Kitty. Okay, I want an iiluvtt Hello Kitty. That's what I want. The next question. The next question is, what are your long-term goals for the future? So my long-term goals, I will still definitely, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give myself like, I'm gonna go up to like 5 years. So like, I'll be like 26. I'll definitely still be doing YouTube. I'll definitely still be doing film. I think around like for a 5-year time frame, if like just to put a number on it, my goals, I want to be able to, I want to already have my film, like I want to have at least a good layout of films by that time. I want to have so many short films. I want to be maybe even having like other people in my films, other people in my short films. I want to be able to at least travel. It's not all, like, I don't want to just always be about YouTube, but I want to travel. I want to travel so many places, like, so bad. It's not even funny. I want to go to Japan so bad. I want to go to the Bahamas. I've never been to the Bahamas. I want to go somewhere. I want to travel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think too far in the future, because then I get a little bit like scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have that much time. Relax. Like, yes I do. I got a lot of time. But I think my long term goals would more than likely just be to, I want to really get my relationship with God even stronger than it already is. I want to build myself up to be this big creator when it comes to filmmaking and when it comes to content creation. I eventually do want to, like, I think I do want to make my own, like, makeup product. I don't know what the product would be, but I'm really obsessed with the e.l.f. liquid blush. I don't remember the shade right now, but it's the hot pink one. I love that one. I love that one. But I want to get into that. I want to get even deeper into my photography. I want to do like a whole layout of film. I want to do a lot of stuff. Like, I have so many goals. I want to make a vision board. Maybe we should do that one time, like one day as a video or something. But yeah, I have a lot of things. I don't have it all set out, like pinpoint in my mind, because I just try not to think too far ahead in the future, because I don't want to scare myself. But I at least want to have those things lined up and, you know, done. Alright, the next question is weird food craving. You know, I don't know if I have a weird food craving right now. But one time, okay, listen, because I know I'm probably about to get people that's going to judge me. But when I tell you that this was so good, so I don't care. I had some pasta, just some regular, like, Alfredo pasta. And I was like, I was watching a video, one of my favorite YouTubers, Naomi John, and she tried something similar to what I'm about to say, and I was like, you know what, I want to do this. So I had some pasta, some Alfredo, and I got some chocolate, some Hershey chocolate, and I didn't have a thing to like scrape it to make flakes, so I would bite some pasta, and I would take a bite of the chocolate, and it was so good. Now that is weird, but it was really good. I feel like it would taste even better as flakes. But at the time I was like on my period, so I feel like that's definitely what made it be like, that's weird. But it was really good, and I feel like even if I was to have it right now, I would still love it, because it was so good. Like, I'm not joking. But yeah, that's definitely a weird food craving, like, no lie. That was my weirdest, I think. The next question is, how old are you and when is your birthday? My birthday is May 26, 2003, and I'm 21 years old, so I'm a Gemini. The last question is, what are your hobbies? My hobbies right now, I feel like at first I was doing a lot of like pottery. This was like last year. I was doing like pottery and like bead making, like, or bead bracelet, necklace, and all that stuff making. But I feel like right now, my hobby is just making music. I like to make music on my downtime. I like to do makeup whenever I feel like it, though, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I got this really nice makeup idea I want to try, but I won't do it, because it's the process after. It's not the doing the makeup itself. I like doing my makeup. It's just cleaning up after and washing my face, and no, I wish I could just peel it off like that. My hobbies right now, I feel like, are just like music making, from time to time, like a little hobby, content creation, making drinks. I used to be a barista, so I feel like I have a lot of drink making experience, but now we're like dibble and dabbling with alcohol. And when I tell you, we be making drinks in here and it be so good. But I think that's one of my other hobbies that I don't really talk about like that, but that's a little bit of a hobby for me. I love to read and I love to write. That is one of my biggest hobbies. It's been my hobby, my passion for like since I was in middle school. I've always, if anybody know, you know, Wattpad was it, okay? Wattpad was it in middle school. Now it's AO3. But look, I love to read, I love to write. But yeah, that concludes this Q&A, y'all. Like, let me know if y'all want another one. We can do a juicy one, we can do a messy one. It doesn't matter to me, as long as y'all leave y'all comments and leave y'all questions that y'all want, okay, y'all want answered. But that was it for this video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.